Hey guys, the sand soil mix is here. I'll put up maybe a little bit of a snippet of it being delivered. 80% sand, 20% soil. Looks like pretty good stuff. Today I'm just going to shovel it to the side, and then when we've done that, I'll cut to the next time when we start doing some leveling, and probably talk about delivering it over there at that time. But for now, I'm just gonna move probably half of it or something over onto the green, because it's 3 meters, I only need about probably 2, so I'll probably move just over half of it. I'm just gonna chuck it down. Doesn't really matter too much where, just evenly. And then when I go to level it, that's when I've got to be a bit delicate. And I've got a couple of weeks to get this right, so. Anyway, let's get some shoveling on, move it over. Hey guys, welcome to Dad Vibes, where we do all things dad. So I've been doing that for 10 minutes. It's not going to take long to do, but so I build this side up, move this across, and what I'm trying to do is I've got an actual piece of timber that's nice and straight and flat, so I'm actually going to use that as a screed, go across, try and keep this high and come down low on this side, down low there. So the plan is, as I said, chuck a lot of soil on this side, and then we're going to move it across, so we'll probably end up having less soil on this right hand side than that side, and that's because all that soil is going to move across, and we're going to have an excessive amount there because I want to be overdoing it than underdoing it, because I want to fill all the holes and I want it to be flat. You know, if we're using that timber as a screed, that's going to be your straight edge, and get it nice and flat. The block at the front here naturally comes down to the front, so if I can keep that, which you should be able to, because obviously with the timber going from high side to low side, you can keep that and get a pretty good idea. So that's what I'm going to try to do. But probably see it half time and see what it's looking. See how it's looking. See you then. Okay, that's all done. What time is it now? 12, so it took about 2 hours. I do have some extra stuff that was deliberately done. I'm going to use that for overseeding the backyard. Also, I'll need to do some overseeding and levelling as it goes on, so spare stuff's good. And also there, I'm going to put a garden there anyway, so I'm going to get started on that soon. But for now and today, that's what I've done. See ya in the next couple of days, in the next coming days, when I level that out. I actually might have some help in that next shot, so I'll introduce you to them if they're there. Anyway, righto, see you soon. Okay, my minions aren't here. Might come later on, see what happens. Let's start some leveling. Try and flatten it out, and we'll start on this side, get it as level as I can, push it over that way. The idea is I don't want to get it level with here. I want to try and have it come up a little bit. I'll put you down. I want to try and have this level higher than this. The reason that is because when you're chipping in, you have to have it half decent chip to get onto the green. And if you land here, it makes it a bit harder. Also, if I lift this side up a little bit, then I can go across flat and then come down on the other side, like I wanted to. Like I wanted to go like this on this side and then come down on the other side. So to achieve that, I'm going to lift this side up a little bit anyway. I will reseed the ryegrass, and it may look as if it's like that, rather than this nice smooth to come away from it at the start. But again, I'll make it nice and level and flat and reseed it with ryegrass, maybe down the track or at the start, I don't know. Remember, it's the first time I'm doing this, so It's all learning experience and we go from there. Anyway, let's level it out. We'll be back maybe with another one. Alright, we're back again, but I think we're going to be battling the rain because it's already rained a little bit. Anyway, back to it. Oh my god, this rain. So, battery's gone flat on the camera. Had to charge it. The two helpers were here. I think they might be on video before it went flat. Anyway, so they came, they helped out. The guy now started raining, had to pick up the young fella. Now I'm back. As you can see, we've done more than half of it. Definitely needs some work. Just trying to get it flattish now. Just trying to go from probably about here. You might be able to see that you've got a little bit of a hump on the left hand side. Just what I wanted, a little bit high, and it starts coming down in front of us and then get lower on this right hand side. That's what I'm going to do. Might even bump this middle part up a little bit to get it a little bit higher and then come back down. Anyway, it's just about fine tuning it once I've got it flattened out this side. So yeah, and the rain just starting to drizzle now, so hopefully I can finish this off good enough so I can water it in and get it a bit compacted down and roll it in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks actually, because I won't have time. So we'll see how we go, but the rain is probably going to stop me from doing it. So rain, go away, come again another day. Okay, the rain's eased up, so it's a little bit wet, but I'm going to try and get it done. Right, just finishing up this side. I'm just going backwards with the lawn level, just to try and get it as flat as I can, if I can get you straight on me. So let's have a look down here. Let's get down here. You can see hump in the middle. Coming down this way, it does go down a little hill, and I'm trying to flatten it out here. Get this as flat as I can with the lawn level at the moment. But what I'll do is lawn level it as best I can. So it seems to work better if you go in reverse rather than pushing it. So pull it rather than pull it. If you push it, it seems to dig in. If you pull it, it seems to glide on top. So I'll keep on going round, do that. Once that's done, I'll probably just tidy up the sides and probably just water it if it doesn't rain, which is meant to rain next couple of days, I think. So, but I'll water it if it doesn't. And then once it's simmered down, so basically once the water's compressed it down a little bit, I'll get my greens mower, come out and roll it, see where there's any high bits and point them out and then fix them up. And then roll it again. Then once I think it's all right, then I'll water it again, then roll it again until I'm happy with it. I'm not going to be unsure about it then seed. I want it to be pretty good, that I want to get to the stage where I'm happy with it, because I know I'm going to have to keep sanding it even when it grows in, like after it's grown in, keep sanding it to get it as level as I can. It's not going to be perfect before I seed, but I'm going to try and get it as close as I can, just so I don't have to keep on over top dressing it all the time afterwards. But as I said, I'm going to have to do that anyway, but try and get it as good as I can before I seed, because once it's seeded, it's more difficult to change it. So anyway, I'm going to keep on doing some circle work, and we'll see you either in the next video or when I'm using the roller to flatten it out. Depends how long this goes for. Wait and see. Hey guys, we're back. This grass to the side looks like it's doing pretty well. Pretty happy with it. The missus likes to drive on and off the grass as she comes into the driveway. That's why there's a line there, which is to be expected. I don't really care. As I said, we're only using it as a tee box, so if parts of it die off, I don't really care. But yeah, it looks like it's growing in all right. I have given it an overseed and chuck some more soil down. It does look like it's in need of a mow, but I'll leave it until the weekend to get that done. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It seems to be bedding down and stuff. So anyway, now to the green. It's been down there for a little bit. I've let it settle in. Let it settle in. I'm gonna do some adjustments to it. What the f is wrong with me? I can't talk today. Anyway, I'm going to do some adjustments on it just to get it a little bit better with the angles. So I'm happy with this first side here, and it goes down like this, but the problem is the other side sort of comes back in. I don't want it to do that. I want it to go down at least flat, so I'll try and get that done. And that little ridge there in the middle, I made that ridge, but for me, I'd like to bring it over a little bit more. Not so to the right, but a bit more here, and make this a bit more ridgy like the top there. So do that up there, down here, have a bit sharper line here, and then make this flat. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. Do that first, then I'll get the Toro onto it, roll it in, see how bumpy it is, see if I can make it flatter, do it as flat as I can. And then still got to order seed, get that seed in as well. I'm going to order the plants for the hedging at the front, so we can check how that's going to go later on. Anyway, let's get into shaping this green. Remember that kike that I said the other day? So ryegrass, you flood it, you can struggle to come out, but you dig kike nice and deep and she comes back out. That's why I wanted to get the sand down and just give it some time to see what weeds come through, and I can weed those weeds or grasses that I don't want there out, just poison them off. I'm going to do some poisoning, or Roundup, whatever you want to call it, glyphosate I think it's called, of some weeds at the back, and at that same time I'll do anything that comes through as well on this, just make sure it's gone. Yeah. Okay, thoughts after doing the run on that. It probably flattens it out better when it's fresh. Since I've left it, it's got a nice sort of crust on the top of it. Obviously we've had rains and that's what happens after time. So This side, where I used the lawn level, seemed really smooth. I'm not finding any major bumps or anything like that. So that's what the main thing is. So I've got little bumps through here, but nothing where it's making the mower go left or right, like over humps. That's what I didn't want, because if you're going to be putting on that surface and it hits a hump like that, it's just going to go. And you want something sort of consistent. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So I think I'm generally pretty happy with how it was feeling. I'll try and fix this middle bit up a little bit more, make it a bit flatter. And then I'm just going to do a light light dusting of soil. The reason why that is because that definitely has ridges, because I didn't use the lawn level on this side. I just flattened it out. Then I used the lawn level on that side just to see what the difference was. And clearly the lawn level takes all those little ridges out, and it's a lot nicer to mow. So for me, now it's just to level this middle spot out a bit better. Light dusting on this side, give it a good rub in, and I think that'll be pretty much it. That's the plan, let's get to it. So that throwing sand down and using the lawn level to get it flat is something I'm going to have to do maybe on a weekly basis when the green's growing in, just to make it flatter, more even, get a better roll. It's probably going to take up to 12 months just to get it exactly how I want it. I only know that, or I think that, because of what I've seen on YouTube and trying to get other putting greens going. That's what the process is going to be, but we'll get it done. I'm going to give it another roll, see what it's like, and then probably just go over it a couple of times. I have also found a couple of other weeds coming through, particularly on the other side, far side, which is what I'm hoping for, so I can weed them out. So anyway, let's go roll on and go from there. That middle bit just definitely needs some more leveling. Leveling and a bit of a skim. I think that's how it's going to be, really. Yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think there's much more that I can do. I haven't done the green before, so I don't exactly know what I'm doing. But it seems pretty good. I have a slight slope going to your right. A little bit of a hill on the left-hand side there, easing off to the right. So that obviously, if you're going to make your putts on that farther side, you're going to have to go left, go that hill and come down. Yeah. So that's pulling the turf out, putting some sand down and trying to get it level and shaped. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in part 2 of the putting green. See ya.